Yo, today I want to talk to you guys about how to create a perfect sidechain using an external muted synth. And the reason I'm saying it's perfect is because you can define the envelope of your sidechain exactly the way you want it using a second synthesizer. Okay, so I have this very simple rhythm section. First thing I'm going to do is add the synth. So I'm going to use Citrus. You can use any synth with good proper envelope controls though. Okay, so with my Citrus added, I need to make sure I'm not on like a preset, so I'm just going to open the default one. I'm going to rename this for sidechain, put it on the mixer. Now, this is really important. You're going to want to disconnect this from the master. Looks like my channel 1 was already disconnected, but make sure this is not connected because we want this to be muted. So now I'm going to open up my synth and go into the volume envelope controls, and this is where I'm going to define the shape of my sidechain. So let me activate the envelope. I'm going to draw in something steep like this. So in this case I want to sidechain the bass to the kick drum. So I need to get this new 4 sidechain synthesizer playing in the positions that my kick drum are playing. So I'm going to take this arrangement and merge the patterns. Go back to my channel rack. I'm going to take the whole kick pattern, Control C, Control V it right onto the sidechain pattern. So now if you look at my mixer, this channel 4 sidechain and this channel kick are being triggered at the same time, but you can't hear anything coming out of this because remember we've already disconnected this from the master. I'm going to add the free peak controller plugin on the sidechain channel. Then I'm going to take the bass controller. This is not like bass like low end, but bass meaning where the line begins. And I'm going to put this at 50%. So now I want to open up a plugin with a volume knob on the channel that I'm trying to sidechain. So in this case, I'll open up Maximus on the bass. I'm going to click the master pre-gain. You can do it on post-gain either. It's just volume. Right-click it, link to controller. In this drop-down, select the peak that we have just set up, and now invert it. Accept. So you can see the sidechain working here. Now remember that we've defined this sidechain inside of this synth that we set up in the first step. So if we change this envelope, it's going to change the sidechain. For example, we'll make it super long so you can really notice. Or likewise, very short. In a lot of cases, you're going to want to sidechain more than one channel. So what I would do in this situation is create a channel on its own. Send exactly what I want sidechained only to that channel. And then recreate what we've done originally just now on this sidechain channel. So I'll open the Maximus. We'll link the pre-gain to the peak and invert it. So now the pad will also be sidechained. Let me make the envelope long again so you can really notice. And you can analyze, the sidechain visually inside of the Maximus as well. If I want to use the same sidechain for my snare drum, I would just come here to my piano roll, copy it, and then go into my existing sidechain piano roll, paste it in, and then what I do like to do is just move it up one note so I can clearly see the kicks and the snares. And now you can see that the snare is a sidechain. Okay, I think that's about it. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why the hell would you ever do it this way? And the answer is I just really dislike using the limiter and the threshold controls, and it just feels like very often I can't get the sidechain that I'm trying to get. So this way I find it much easier. Even though there's this extra process of adding a second synth, you still get that total envelope control, which is very important to me. So I hope that you learned something. There are other people using this. They think they call it like the invisible sidechain or the muted sidechain. I've seen that a lot in trance and techno production, but this is my go-to for sidechaining. It's actually built right into my template, so I can just really quickly copy the kick and the snare data, move it over, and then boom, my sidechain is already working. Alright, that's the end of the video. I've been wanting to make this one for a while, and I don't know why it took me so long to get to it, but make sure you guys check out some of my original music, soundcloud.com/retouch. I have music here on YouTube as well, and other tutorials and stuff too. So, peace out.